Come on. All right. Check, check, check. Testing, testing, testing. All right. Check, check, check. Testing, testing, testing. All right. Check, check, check. We are on, baby. Let's get onto the site real quick. I'm going to check some stuff out. What was that one that I haven't saved later? Watch later right here. I've been wanting to check this one out right here. Let's go ahead and check this one out.
What are you doing? Try to steal your car.
Stop! Stop!
Hey, adrenaline junkies. Welcome to Mind Rush.
Man.
This is where chaos meets speed, and every second is a pulse-pounding ride you won't want to miss. We've got mind-blowing chases, insane stunts, and non-stop action that'll have you glued to the screen. Ready to feel the rush?
Where is my chat at?
If you're thinking about stealing a car, here's a tip. Maybe pick something with a low profile. Apparently, 32-year-old Chad Murdoch from Cincinnati, Ohio, didn't get the memo. On May 30th, 2023, he went all in and stole a bright yellow school bus in Hamilton County. And guess what? Driving a giant school bus kind of makes you stick out like a school bus. It wasn't long before state police officers and sheriff's deputies spotted the stolen ride, and the chase was on.
I always like watching these kind of videos. I don't know. It's like an adrenaline rush.
The adrenaline kicks in, and Chad decides to test the school bus's off-road capabilities.
Still in the school bus. That's crazy work.
Keeping up with the bus is easy. Stopping it? That's a whole different story. You can't just ram a school bus, and pit maneuvering could put the officers in a whole lot of danger. So, they play it smart, just staying on his tail and waiting for the right moment. Meanwhile, Chad's still trying to lose them, taking a wild detour through a cemetery. That's right, a school bus off-roading through a graveyard, like something out of a movie.
So the title of this video is jaw-dropping police dash cam moments so crazy you think they're fake. So, do we think this is fake so far? Let me know. You think this is fake? Because I don't. I think it's real.
And where better for Chad to end his joyride than in the very place he'd spent most of his time, the middle of a rural Ohio farm. Chad Murdoch was arrested and slapped with a laundry list of charges, including criminal recklessness, resisting law enforcement, and of course, stealing a school bus. He also caused damage to several police vehicles and wrecked untold amounts of private property. If only the word discreet was part of his vocabulary.
He did not care.
April 26th, 2000.
Something was going on in his mind for sure, because at that point, he just did not care. No F's given for sure.
16. Doral, Florida. This small city, about 14 miles west of downtown Miami, has seen its fair share of crime. Could have prepared the Doral Police Department for what went down that day. A call came in about an active police chase, tearing through Miami-Dade County, and this time, the suspect wasn't your average criminal. The guy was driving a stolen flatbed truck with a forklift hanging off the back, like a maniac. It was like something out of a bad action movie, except this was real life, and he was driving like he didn't care about anyone's safety. And here's the kicker. He was never going to outrun the cops in that thing. So what's the plan? Make things as dangerous as possible to get the pursuit called off. Well, that seemed to be exactly what he was going for. Things really heat up when traffic starts piling up.
People are crazy. Like, well, I wonder what goes through people's minds when they're doing this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I want to know what exactly they're thinking about in their heads when they're stealing vehicles and just hopping in the vehicle and going on these joy rides or going on these high-speed chases from the police. Like, they know it's not gonna end well for them. So at the end of the day, why do it? Like, why do it? Is it just like because they're going through something like mental breakdown or something? But why do it? Like, answer me that question. Answer that question for me.
107 southbound. 107 southbound. Getting off on the ramp. He's gonna bail out. He's getting back on the extension. Going northbound. We're right by the entrance to the building. Right by the entrance to the building.
Seeing the officers approaching in the opposite lane, the suspect swerves right, cutting through traffic like he's dodging a bullet. But instead of escaping, he's headed straight for a gridlock traffic jam. And he's about to make things a whole lot worse. He spots what he thinks is an opening in the right lane and tries to squeeze through. Let's see how that works out.
Nope. Ain't that pull. He made it? Oh no, he didn't. I knew. Oh my god, he hit the pull. He hit the pull.
It's a
What just
miracle he
fell?
didn't cause a massive crash. According to the police,
Wait a minute. What just fell right there?
Going northbound.
I backed it up too
Right by the
far.
entrance to the building. Right by the entrance to the building.
no, he rear-ended a police.
There we go. What was that?
It's a miracle
fell
he didn't
on
cause
the
a
tree.
massive crash.
Oh my
According
God,
to the
he hit
police
the tree.
report, the suspect was eventually arrested after a brief scuffle, but the
That's
police never
crazy.
released his name or what charges he faced. So we're left to guess. What we do know, he rear-ended a police car and even tried to run over an officer earlier in the pursuit. Given everything, this crazy Florida man was likely facing some serious jail time.
Okay, where's that now?
February 26, 2019, started as just another day on the job for Lieutenant Edward Schillig of the Franklin County Sheriff's Office. But what followed was a tragic turn of events. While patrolling Route 33 near the Fairfield line, Schillig spotted a 2011 Chevrolet Cruze speeding down the road. Without hesitation, he flipped on his lights and sirens, initiating a chase in his marked police SUV, with other officers preparing spike strips ahead.
First off, bro, you are off duty. Off duty. Why are you involved in this right now? You should be off duty. I just don't get it. Like, this is crazy. Just to start it off, just like that. Crazy.
L1, we advise OSP in Fairfield also.
I wonder why my recording is active.
L1, we're going to be westbound. You made a U-turn, almost hit me. We are now westbound at 88.
Copy, they made a U-turn, they're westbound now at the 88.
Schedule westbound on 33. Yeah, 33 east from Gender. Let me know where they're at. I'll try to get spiked.
Okay, we're a mile from Dayton Road, still westbound. Driver is a young male black wearing a red hoodie. There's 2 or 3 other people in the car. Speeds are 110. Backed up, I'm down to 80. He's on the right-hand shoulder.
Copy on the right-hand shoulder.
How far is it?
We'll give him a call.
Alright, you got spiked. You got spiked. Where's
The suspect, desperate to escape, hit the spike strips but didn't stop. Instead, he veered off the highway onto Hamilton Road, now fully out of control.
Affirm. He just about tried to take me out.
What happened next was the most tragic mistake of his life. Due to the nature of the footage, we won't show the moment of impact, but it's enough to know that the driver struck an innocent 61-year-old man, Arthur L. Smith III, who had no idea the chase was even happening. Arthur would spend the next few months fighting for his life in hospital, but tragically, he passed away from his injuries.
We got medics in our
We're northbound.
So
We're northbound, not
you hit a guy on top of running from the cops.
Okay, they're
you just
northbound,
did murder.
Hamilton.
That's murder right there. Automatically murder. And he didn't stop. He continued to keep going. The fact that this dude hit somebody and continued to keep going, that's crazy. No.
Okay, we're a mile from Dayton Road, still westbound.
That's
Driver is a
crazy.
young male black wearing a red hoodie. There's 2 or 3 other people in the car. Speeds are 110. Backed up, I'm down to 80. He's on the right-hand shoulder.
Dude.
Copy on the right-hand shoulder.
Trying to get back to that. Here we go.
What happened next
Right
was
here.
the most tragic mistake of his life. Due to
So
the
not
nature of
only-
the footage,
Not only did you commit theft, grand theft auto, because it's probably a stolen car, knowing the situation, it's probably a stolen car. You're on a high-speed chase on top of it, and to add to the charges, you hit somebody while you're doing that. That's crazy.
we won't show the moment of impact, but it's enough to know that the
Wild.
driver struck an innocent 61-year-old man, Arthur L. Smith
Wow.
III, who had no idea the chase was even happening. Arthur would spend the next few months fighting for his life in hospital, but tragically, he passed away from his injuries.
That's crazy. Okay.
We got medics
You know
in our
what? I don't know. Like, I can't say this is fake like they said in the title. This is definitely not fake. Definitely not at all. But let me know right now what else you guys want me to react to on the channel. I'm gonna be reacting to all random type of things on the channel. I'm gonna react to whatever you guys ask me to react to, whatever I find, whatever sparks my interest. I'm going to be reacting to it. So make sure you guys follow, hit that subscribe, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.